Greetings, everybody. It's RPG Grandma with another episode of the Book of Artifacts. All right. So, armor. We get to the page. I hope everyone's having a great day. It is Wednesday. I wish my pneumonia cough would finally go away, but it's still here. There. Helm of Thought. This one's by Mary. It wholesales for $25,000, retails for $40,000, uncommon for fighters only. Helm inscribed with geometrical figures, improves wisdom and AC by 2, absorbs any criticals to head, neck, or face. The wearer will always be aware of the strength, HD of any monster he hits. If the HD exceeds average level of party by 4 or more, he will be compelled to retreat and try to think of a better solution than fighting. That's kind of cool. Unless you don't like being compelled by an outside force to save you from your own stupidity that's going to get total party kill, or at least you killed. Sounds like somebody made a little bit of a life flotation device there for fighters. Hot Suit by Ben. Dungeon Master's option. Uncommon Trap. Resembles normal cloth armor. This cloth armor is +2 versus fire because it is made of asbestos. However, if worn for more than 1 hour at a time, it will cause intolerable itching, making the wearer -2 to hit and damage until he soaks in a nice hot bath with soap. All right, so there's some fun things. They can help and hinder at the same time. Okay, arrows. Clerical Arrows Type 1 by Dana. 0.2 to 0.4. So they're talking about, it's not in gold sovereigns though. Common arrows with blunt lead tips instead of points. Each lead tip is about 1 inch diameter and weighs about 10 ounces. Each hit does 1d4 damage and stuns for 1 round. They may be used by clerics, for they are not edged weapons. This is interesting, because I haven't found yet in Ardoon where it says clerics, there's a weapons restriction. But maybe I haven't read that. Or maybe they're using more of the D&D restrictions. Interesting. But cool. Magnetic Arrows by Dana. 0.2 to 0.4 again. So 0.2 wholesale, 0.4 retail. Common arrows with metal tips. These arrows are +5 to hit anyone or anything in metal armor, but are -1 to damage since they tend to stick to the metal instead of penetrating the body. Dungeon Master's option. If more than one metal target is within a 10-foot radius, the to hit bonus decreases by 1 per extra target. Dungeon Master option. If brought within 6 plus 1d12 of any metal, will stick to it with 1d4 pounds of pressure. Clerical Arrows Type 2, also by Dana. These retail they wholesale for 1, retail for 2. Common arrows with glass balls instead of points. The glass balls are about 2 inches in diameter. They may be unscrewed and filled with dust or liquid. Any high impact blow will shatter them, releasing their contents in a 10-foot diameter area. They do no other damage. They have a 30% chance to break if the user falls, is struck by weapons, etc. I like that one. Little balls at the end filled with stuff. Ooh, you could do all kinds of stuff with that. Clerical or not clerical. I like that one. All right. Let's see. Bows. Cragnar's crossbow by Ben. Wholesales 1,500. Retails 2,500. Rare. Stock of dark grain wood. Bow of carved bone. The bow is covered with very fine carvings of animal and monster faces with expressions of ferocity. This crossbow will fire any arrow or quarrel and is +2 to hit any target. There is one other effect, however. Any victim struck has a 25% chance to berserk. If the victim does not berserk, he will be enraged and +1 to hit and +1 to damage. As you might say, a very finely balanced weapon. Mr. Humphrey Tappercoop. Ebenezer's crossbow by Ben. Wholesales 2,500, retails 4,500. Rare stock is worm-eaten wood, bow is badly tarnished metal. Ebenezer's crossbow function as a normal weapon except in the presence of precious metals, gems, or other valuables. There is a chance of 5% cumulative for each 100 gold piece value within arrow flight that the arrow or quarrel fired will strike these rather than target. Oh, it's a treasure-finding device. That's cool. I could see somebody keeping that around. Of course, when you need it to hit the monster who's guarding the treasure, that could be a problem. All right. Crossbow of criticals. This is by S.B. and Mary. Oh, I'm sure I've looked it up before, but Sean Bromwell is my guess there. Rare crossbow decorated with bull's eyes and its name. This comes with a special arrow similarly decorated. When the user receives a critical hit, if he can hit an opponent with the special arrow within 2d4 rounds, the critical is transferred from him to the opponent. The critical will not affect anyone until the 2d4 rounds are finished. Wholesale 75,000, retails 90,000. All right. Extra saving throw? Basically, via the crossbow. Okay. Crossbow of Healing by Melanie Sinclair. Wholesales 20,000, retails 30,000. Rare. Red crossbow radiates chaotic good magic. A hit from this bow heals 1d6 points of damage. On a natural 1, to hit it, hits the target for 1d6 damage. Okay, don't fumble it. You'll hurt the patient more. Only against undead does it function normally as a +1 bow. Okay, so looks like it was probably designed to do that, and then it developed some kind of quirk. Interesting. So that is the end of arrows and bows. And we still have more to do on the armor. And we got a little quote here. Arrows of outrageous fortune. Shakespeare from Hamlet. So that means that we'll work on armor next episode as well. And we'll start miscellaneous weapons with this cool guy. And everybody have a great day. Like, subscribe, comment. We've got all kinds of fun stuff to get through. We will eventually get through this whole book of goodies and thoughts. And hopefully, if you don't use stuff from this book, hopefully it inspires you to create something unique to your setting that fulfills some sort of function. Or maybe go in and take things that you normally use already for whatever game system or setting you're playing, and do things to those normal magical items, normal technology, etc., and make them a bit quirky, make them a bit different, so that they're unique to what you're doing. And so, if you're the GM, keep the players on their toes. If you are a player and you're into researching magical items, making things, that kind of stuff. I had a character who made stuff, was a gnome. It's fun, especially when the things don't quite work right, but you got to make them work to save everybody, but then you got to deal with the quirk. It's fun. It makes it a lot more challenging, a lot more hilarious at times, and no one liked it when my gnome said, I have an idea, because whatever I was going to say next, because I had low wisdom, I was going to do. Yeah. The gnome's getting ready to cast magic. My party would cringe. They could be in great danger and need help, but whatever I was going to do was going to come with a downside for me. But it was always funny. That's how you get pink talking ponies. Poor Bard. Anyway, everybody have a great day. Bye-bye.